Hey out there YouTube, how we doing today? Well, that's right, Lord & Field is back on the channel. It's got such an interesting package, doesn't it? Not to mention, I got some more information today about George H. Dabbs. So stay tuned after we roll that intro. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of this one. Alright YouTube, thank you so much for staying past that intro. Now as you saw today, Lord & Field Outfitters is making its second appearance on the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the Dungaree knife. But we'll get into that in a second. Man, if you're first time viewers of the channel, I want to thank you so much for finding this video. I know there's lots of options out there on YouTube, but I'm very flattered you chose mine. Now, if you first-time viewers who haven't done it yet, and you long-time viewers of the channel who have yet to subscribe, look down there. You're going to see a little channel watermark popping up. Man, go ahead, hover over that thing, click on it, do whatever you got to do. Knock subscribe out the way, and you're going to feel better about yourself for the rest of the day. Alright, guys. Now, we brought one of Lord & Field's knives to the channel before, and that would be the Farmhand. I'm going to leave a card right up there. Now, when I was talking about the Farmhand, I didn't know much about this company. Matter of fact, I knew flat out nothing. I honestly thought Mr. George Dabbs down here was actually a made-up person by battlbox's CEO, Daniel Dabbs. Man, did I get an education from Battle Dan's dad, Mr. Gene Dabbs. And for that, sir, I want to say thank you so much. And you officially get a nice for helping the channel out, sir. Now, George Dabbs is Battle Dan's great-grandfather. And I guess he is a very, very well-known photographer from the late 1800s through the 1930s and 40s. From what I understand, he was a pillar of his community, and even to this very day, he is very highly respected. From what I understand, there's a museum in Woodbury, Kentucky that houses a lot of his photographs, as well as the huge collection at Western Kentucky University. So, with all that being said, I sit there and look at that and go, wow. So, from my understanding, and yeah, by the way, here, so, you know, I know you guys are going, show me the knife, fat boy. There it is. From my understanding, Battle Dan created Lord & Field as a way to pay homage to Mr. George Dabbs. So that is freaking phenomenal in my book. Okay, now, I got this, and I believe it was BattleBox Mission 51. I'm going to leave a card up there for every single BattleBox that I've reviewed. Man, they've sent out some interesting stuff, they've sent out some bad stuff, but I've had them since Mission 5. So they're like the ex-girlfriend, you know, that some people just can't quit. And I was very impressed that in 2 boxes, well, not 2, excuse me, I think I bought the Farmhand separately. But at least in the basic box, they sent a folding blade. So I think that's freaking awesome. Now, the only problem I had with this is I couldn't find any stats on it right away. Now, thankfully, unlike with the Farmhand, where I had to like bugger people and pressure people and go, hey, you know, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, they released the blade steel right away. It's 8CR13 MOV. Great budget steel. It'll take an edge, may not hold it forever, but easy to sharpen up. One of the things I like about this one, hopefully you can see it there. It says Lord & Field. Hopefully right there. It says Lord & Field. Okay. So I had to take some measurements and whip out a little handy-dandy trusty kitchen scale. It's got an overall length from basically top to back of 7 inches. Closed, it's 4 inches, which leaves 3 for the blade. Now, it weighs in at a pretty lightweight 2.67 ounces. No biggie, it's pretty lightweight. The only thing I truly didn't like is there wasn't like a little lanyard hole in the bottom. Because I'll be honest, I hate fishing in my pockets to try to find things. I prefer to pull on a piece of paracord and pop, out it is. Now, this is done in a trapper-style spay blade pattern. In essence, that means this blade is designed for castration of animals, and the blade, how should I say, it's designed with little chance of you accidentally stabbing yourself. It's more commonly referred to as a nutter or a cowboy blade. All right, no biggie. From what I understand, this kind of style of blade is very, very popular in cow pens and arenas. So take it from what it's worth. I think it's a neat adaptation of an old style blade with a modern feel, because the scales are denim micarta. Yeah, they're blue jeans. Okay. Now, it does have an elongated nail nick, which honestly, it makes it pretty easy to open it up. Okay. I can get my thumb in there and move it up. But the only problem is, as you can see, the liner lock doesn't engage all the time. Now, this happened to me on my video, I think it was Mission 51, when I was displaying this, well, I should say showing it. I didn't hear that satisfying little thunk. See, right there, it's engaging. But sometimes when I open it this way, it doesn't engage right away. So to me, that's kind of a safety factor, but that's just me. All right? So at least it's engaging more than it did in that battlebox video. Now, you can find Lord & Field at www.lordandfield.com. Not the little ampersand thing, it's actual and field. Now, as of filming this video, I should say as of doing my homework on this video, on 5/24/2019, this blade is not on Lord & Field's website. But the BattleBox mission card gave it a value of $39.99. So, okay. I like the blade. I don't know if it's worth $40, especially with a liner lock not engaging all the time. But let's put it through a little bit of test, all right? Just small scrap stock paper. You know, I'm not purposely trying to screw anything up. I'm just going right through it. I can see some yellow fuzzies there, so it does need to be stropped. Hopefully you can see that. So it does need to be stropped. So that could cause some of the problems going through. Paracord. Okay. I don't think I did a pull test. I think I actually just did a slice on that one, so forgive me. Here's a pull. Went through it. Now let's go for 2. No problem. And, as always, our friend Mr. Ratchet Strap. That's on me. I was grabbing at a wrong angle. Yeah. Okay, so I know right off the bat, it needs to be stropped. I can see some of the flex from, I don't know if you can see that too well, but some of the ratchet strap picked up on the blade. Okay, or it could have been some of the paracord. But, I like it. I've been carrying it for a little while just to get that lock in place sound. Because every time I heard that click, I know it's locking in place, but it's getting further over, which makes me feel a little bit better. It really, truly does. But here's the fun part of the video, okay? Questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, everything down below. Now, I want to hear some constructive stuff. I just don't want to hear, fuck Daniel Dabs, fuck BattleBox, fuck that bullshit. Come on, really look at it as how it's being presented. A modern take on an old-fashioned blade that's pretty much just designed to castrate animals. So I think it's cool keeping with the Lord & Field throwback theme of some of the stuff that I've seen. Now, I've seen other stuff by Lord & Field, like a dry bag or shooting glasses. Or I think I saw, like, what was it? The emergency marking tape? You know, so I kind of like part of that. But the other part I want to know, guys, as opposed to you leaving me really interesting comments, so do you think it's a noise or an F-bomb? Noise or an F-bomb? Noise or an F-bomb? Yeah, I'm stalling for time because I really can't think of anything else to say. But now that I've said that, all right, guys, let's go to the wrap-up because I've already done the fun parts, all right? So for you first-time viewers of the channel, I want to say thank you so much for finding this video. I know, it's a little bit different because I'm trying to figure out interesting things to say about an old-fashioned blade that causes me a safety concern, like when is it going to lock up again on, not lock up again. I really, really do like the micarta handles. I just do. The denim, I think it's interesting. I've never seen it before, and it's kind of cool. But for you first-timers, and you long-time viewers of the channel who didn't do it at the beginning of the video, I know this one's a weird wrap-up because I got Bernie Sanders on the TV. I was giggling watching Sean King talk a little bit ago to introduce Bernie Sanders, and that's about as political as this channel's going to get. Wow. But anyway, like I said, if you didn't do it at the beginning of the video, here's your second chance at redemption. Man, look down there. You're going to see a big old channel symbol popping up. Go ahead and click on that thing. It's going to bring you right to subscribe. Now, after you've gone ahead and subscribed, please go ahead and destroy the bell icon that's right next to it. Why? Great question. Because it's going to notify you, my amazing viewer, every single time this channel uploads a video. Now, speaking of videos, I know you guys know, especially you long-timers of the channel know, two are going to be popping up where? That's right, over there. Those are going to be videos that YouTube is going to select from my catalog that they think are going to be a great viewing experience for you. But there we go, guys. My quick tabletop look at the Lord & Field Outfitters Dungaree knife. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day today.